So independent inspections, what does that really mean? I've talked a lot about it already. So it's a third-party audit. It's what we commonly call, an engineer or someone of a certain expertise coming in and looking at the racking from an independent standpoint. It's a look at the compliance to codes and standards, typically performed by trained engineers, offers a detailed report of the findings so that you fully understand what it is that you're up against and how to take the next steps to address those things. And of course, key findings and recommendations. As the reports float up to upper management, you want to make sure that it's concise and that the takeaways are very clear and that the plan of action can be readily developed. So independent inspections comprise a number of things. So someone's trying to sell you on, hey, I'm going to have somebody look in square foot warehouse and they're going to be in here a couple hours. They're not selling you the right thing. And these are just examples of things that we look at. So on the uprights, we're going to look at damage. We're going to look at verticality. So are the uprights plumb? We'll look at clearance to certain building infrastructure. You can only be so close to a building column according to the code. Are there row spacers? If the racking is too tall based on its current footprint, is there damage to bracing? And of course, those kind of things. On the beams, some fairly obvious things, but beam deflection. Is there double stacking on the beams? Is it permitted? Have the load drawings or engineering calcs take into account that you're double stacking? Is the double stacking done in a neat way to where the pallet can't topple? Is there an incompatibility of the beams? Are you putting in a 96-inch beam that should be 4 inches tall, but you put in a 3.5 because that's all you had in stock? All those things are issues that should be looked at. From a safety standpoint, are your pallets in good condition, or are they tied off the right way? Do you have loose material that could fall in the event of a small impact? How's the flow of forklifts within the aisles? Are things too narrow? Those kind of things. And of course, other things that are also important that you want to look at. If you're in a food environment where you're processing meats, is there rust on the uprights? Do you have galvanized components? Have welded repairs been completed? And are those done in the right way? These are all things that you want to be mindful of as you ask an expert to come in and render an opinion on the amount of safety on your racking.